Now in this video, we're going to talk more about how to use the master for your overall output. So I've got a track right here. Let's go back to the top of this track. As you can hear, we've got a lot going on here. And we have a lot of different groups from A through H. So let's see, the first 5 groups are already used up in this first scene in the project. So if I click here, where it says beat, you'll notice that now we see the group appear here in the lower part of our grid for the pattern. If I click here where it says bass, we'll see that same group appear here. So just clicking here will change where the group is seen, or what is actually seen here in our pattern grid. And we can see all the elements that are in the 16 different sound slots. So we're going to go back here to group, and of course in groups I can add effects. So here I have drums, I can add effects there, and as we did before, you'll hear those effects. But I can also use a master overall effect. For example, here's a master EQ and everything going out. And I can apply this EQ here. As you can see, it's already there. I can increase the highs here. But I may want to also add some sort of compression. So we can go to here, and there's a compressor here or a maximizer. I might use a maximizer, but I'll use a compressor in this case. And now I have a compressor set up here, right? And this compressor's here, I'll press play. I can turn the gain down, and this controls everything. All the outputs of every group is controlled here. They're all going through the EQ first, and then they're coming through the compressor. And then that output is going to the master out that we hear back. Now, what you can do too while we're here, I can click on this, and I can turn it off. See that? Now, once you click on it, it disables the effect. I click on it again, it enables the effect. Back to the top. So we can apply effects to the master output. Now here in the track, I have the drum beat soloed here. Let's stop that. Now, sometimes you might want to add some sort of compression. And of course, you know, in our library, we have an effects section. So we have effects, this is all effects. I select dynamics, and here I can select the type of effect I want to use. In this case, I'm just going to keep dynamics selected here and look for some effects. So for example, I can go to here, it says drum bus. I can double click here and see what happens. The group is selected, and it put the effect right here on the group. Let's play it back. Let's turn it off. So we can get effects from our library and just test them out, see how they work within that group, or even for the overall master. Just know what you're doing with your effects.